A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey in Shai Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, the Terrapins head coach told me before the game, this is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Reese?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. They'll try the right side. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right side, it's Black.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. They'll move the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Out wide left, it's Carter. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Raymond. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And they said to us in the meetings leading up to this football game, really wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football. First drive, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting what they want. This defense has to get better at the point of attack.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Has it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach, taking those risks. But when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finish with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
Makes the quick grab. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing. And it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Looking to pass. It's Washington. Still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grabbed behind the line, it's Durham. Runs through a man, and he might have space. Good pick. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Drops back on 1st down. The screen, he can go. Dragged down.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Look out. Finds his target. Turning it on. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And the Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Nowhere to go.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Grab behind the line. It's Howard. He's stopped.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Rutgers.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Washington. Finds his man. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. The Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going to the run, it's Howard. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. First play of the period, first down here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking left. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Terrapins!
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Finds a crease, it's Raymond. He's past the sticks. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback will keep it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Simmons from the gun on third down. Finds his man in the middle. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Washington. Out wide right, it's Howard. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Second and long here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Rushes on, trying to buy time.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Howard. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
He's got it on the run. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up 1st and goal.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! The extra point here would tie the game.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 quarters, I think, safe to say. And for this offense, they were sleepwalking a little bit early in the 1st quarter, but they've come alive now in the 2nd quarter. They've made some plays. You can see them playing with a totally different confidence, a totally different sense of urgency, and they feel right now, David, like they're unstoppable.
And the game just completely flipped, wasn't it? Like, it was kind of crazy. It felt like this was going to be a blowout, and then all of a sudden you rattle off a couple of touchdowns. We've got a great game, kind of back and forth. Now, which team can keep the momentum, can get their offense and defense playing right at the same time?
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Throwing Simmons. Comes down, it's Duff. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Left side, it's Duff. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down for 38.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Scarlet Knights have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Simmons. That's caught. It's Black. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Finds his big tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Scarlet Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Making the adjustment. Here's Simmons to throw. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Turns it upfield. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays, because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Austin Simmons wants to fire again. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. Let's start with a look at Oregon State, taking on the number 5 team, the Boise State Broncos.
Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Coach Loxley told me coming out of the locker room, Coach has asked his team in the locker room at the half to get back in control of this game. They are so excited to be playing in this rivalry matchup, a game they won the last time these 2 teams met. But right now, on the road, they have got to be sharp and focused, make sure execution is a priority here to start the 3rd quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things feel here from the sideline when we come back. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Fires to the right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will. Sticks. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Terrapins! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
He'll bring it out. It's Carter. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Hands it off. Looking for a crease. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. He's piled up 97 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. They're going to ride this running back. Maybe a crease. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off.
Makes the grab in their space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Raymond. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Howard. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And, man, this offense, man, is so nice to have a guy that you can hand the football to, and he can take off and make big plays down the field. He can break tackles. He can outrun you. He shows you a little bit of everything. This defense, they better dial.
Touchdown, Maryland! He got a step and just dusted the field. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Scarlet Knights sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Right back to the well. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really
snags it, and there's running room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. The Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Mitchell. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The run to the right. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Out wide left, it's Black. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field to score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. He's changing the play. Throwing Simmons. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons on 3rd. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. To throw, it's Washington. Fires to the middle. Holds on, it's Fleming. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Throws for the tight end. With the catch, it's Fleming. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people in the defense right now. They have no idea who's getting it next.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They just keep firing. Got it behind the line. It's Fleming. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! Tie ball game here in the fourth.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. Fourth quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. Handoff to the single back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Gonna run it. It's Mitchell. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. From the gun on third down, Simmons on the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Simmons. Out wide right, it's Carter. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The hand to the running back. Got enough for the first down. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
That's a huge score for this offense. And as a head coach, you love to see your team respond. Obviously, your defense gives up a field goal on the last possession to tie the game. Offense doesn't even flinch. You come out on the field, you execute, you march it down the field, score a touchdown, and you punctuate that drive, retaking the lead and putting all the pressure back on your opponent.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. Outside the pocket, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Durr. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Drops back. It's Washington. Uncorks it. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Oh, pressure's coming. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Needs it here on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Release to the back. Makes the grab. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ.
Grabs it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their 1st. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Washington. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game.
And he will score! Touchdown, Terrapins!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
36, set to kick this one.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's Simmons to throw. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up. Oh, the unthinkable has happened for this. They're into the end zone. It's a touchdown for the D. Oh, man, the defense just turned this game upside down with that score.
Dude, just take matters into your own hands. Like, I'll take care of this. I'm not even going to take this. I'm going to score points. I'm going to try to go ahead and ice this game away. Defense is still going to have to come back on the field, but unbelievable job just taking matters into its own hands.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Rush right in his face. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Throwing Simmons. They're all over him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Fourth down, Simmons. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. Able to move the chains, and they still have a chance after picking up the first down. Gonna take a shot. Makes a deep grab. Breaks away on the left. Touchdown, Rutgers. And once he found... Face the band, might as well start playing. Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a huge scoring extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop. You can save every second you have.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. He's got the first down. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. First play of the first possession of OT. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out! Going to try to get it himself. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. And the Terrapins have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to throw on first. Rushes on. Touchdown, Maryland! And they score first here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Running inside, it's Mitchell. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hopkins. Touchdown, Rutgers! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. They don't want to play another overtime. They'll try to win it or lose it on a 2-point conversion. Simmons